Okay, well, the two cards that literally just stuck before I even shuffled, though, are Ellen of the Ways Patterns and Goddess Persephone, the Goddess of Acceptance, 43 and 12. It's giving... and it's weird because I've never noticed these, like, little button things on the side here. But it really kind of gives me, like, a timer. This pattern of willingness to show up in an experience and willingness to learn something new is a beautiful pattern to be stepping into. 131 on my timer. Information. What do you think, Shadow? Alright, Spirit. Go on with your bad self. Let us know what's up. It's been a while. Ooh. Thank you. Anything else? Underneath the deck is the Goddess of Lilith, the Goddess of Independence, number 30. And what came out is actually quite a bit. We have Goddess Green Gara, the Goddess of Salvation, number 18. Goddess Aphrodite, the Goddess of Love, a romantic love, not just any kind of love, 222. And also number 2. And then Goddess Gaia, the Goddess of Earth, number 16. And Saraswati, the Goddess of Mastery, number 45. So 2s are very significant. I've actually been seeing a lot of 2s as well, so that kind of makes sense. What I feel is this... and she's, like, literally pregnant, like, waiting for something to be created. There's something here. Scratch my head. I mean, like, literally, I was like, confirmations all around 313. There is something here that is waiting to be birthed, to be created. And it is going to provide new, this salvation, this almost like this miracle feeling of this is going to, I want to say, change your life. And maybe because you know that, you can kind of feel the shift, the energy. It feels very chaotic. And yet, it's like in this mastery of self, 404. I don't really love to say, like, mastery or, like... But in this devotion to getting to know yourself, to being in relationship with yourself, to softening, to being curious and open, and truly building this relationship, tending to it. Shucks, love is coming. And it's kind of giving that goofy movie, like that girl. I'm seeing the goofy girl right now. Goofette. And possibility. In this practice, this mastery, this showing up, openness, willingness. I mean, our hands are open, willing to receive, to create, to be. Things are being born, created, birthed from this space. 505 is confirmation. Its change is on its way, and it is going to feel very sweet, romantic, loving, compassionate, because you are being loving and compassionate to self now. And okay, underneath the deck, we already said it's Goddess Lilith, right? The Goddess of Independence. Like, it's giving... It's a new way of 535. Am I lying? 545 confirmation barkies. It's giving... This is a new way of independence, a new you, because maybe in the way you've had to be independent and it's felt like you couldn't depend on anyone. Maybe it even felt like sometimes you couldn't depend on yourself. And maybe home didn't feel like the home within you didn't feel safe, didn't feel good. And this relationship, 616, this independence that you are cultivating within self is truly rooted in love, care, compassion. And underneath that is, come on now, God, the goddess Dani, the goddess of assurance, and also the goddess Yi. Okay, we can keep going because underneath that is a lot, but those are the really two that are sticking out of it's all working out for you. It has always been working out for you. In fact, this seedling is giving like, man, the hope, the faith, the dreams, the belief, the visions that you've had for your life, that you've hoped. This relationship with self that you've been cultivating, it is growing and it is being birthed into something new and present and real in the physical that you can touch and feel and see just how much you have grown, because you have been growing. 717. And the sun. Goddess Yi, number 51. 111 is significant as well. New beginnings, baby. The sun, also kind of giving that dandelion, which, where was it? Oh, that was a card that came out in the very beginning. The more you allow yourself to be all that you are, to shine, to be in your power, to know your gifts, learn them, cultivate them, tend to them, use them. The brighter you shine, the more the opportunities, the people, the right places, 808 can find you. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. That's awesome. It's always been on the way, but now it's on the way. Now it's on the way, for real. It's always been on the way, but now it's on the way. And now you ain't holding back. It was like all, when you're like, I'm kind of getting that energy of like, I watched Wayward last night. I stayed up all night watching it too. And she gets like punched in the face. One of the girls gets punched in the face. All her like stuff to camp out and be able to like live outside gets taken from her. And she's just like, I am so sick and tired of being afraid. And that really resonated with me, obviously, because I'm sharing it right now. But I'm just getting that energy of, I'm tired. I'm tired. And what happens when you get tired, right? Sometimes you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't have the energy. 929. I don't have the energy to continue speaking to myself a type of way. I don't have the energy to keep believing, to keep perpetuating this story about myself that I can't do something. It's tiring to keep allowing myself to live in fear. 949, confirmation. You know what you're tired of? Underneath the deck, we have, come on, full moon, surrender to the divine. It's time. Why'd I get in? And why'd I hit that so low? Spirit? It's time. Just giving that. 1020. 1021. Surrender. Soften. What's being, and the fact that I got that with Gary, that it's time. It's been time to come home, to soften, and to open, to receive. It could be difficult. Maybe you're not used to softening. I mean, shit, a whole bunch of us aren't. Can I just lay here? Would you lie with me or just forget the world? I want to shuffle or go through again. These fell on the float. underneath the deck, 1111. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Like, baby, you're too close. You're too close. You're like, dude, this shit is hard. I'm tired. I don't know if I could do this anymore. Nah, Spirit's like, you gotta get angry. Come on, dodgeball. Hey, you're not no average Joe anymore. Okay? Allow yourself to believe. To continue to tend to the you that you know you want to be. You know you're worthy and deserving of. 1151, can you meet yourself there? Not in perfection. Not in, I'm supposed to have everything all figured it out, and I'm supposed to be this higher version of myself, and I still feel really stuck, or I feel in the cycle, or I feel like, my reality isn't affirming what it is that I believe, so I don't know, is it really happening? Is it really true? Do you believe it to be true? Confirmation, doggy's coming in. Come on. Stuff is coming in. Come on, Winnie, you're always welcome up here. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. Things want to come in for you. Things want to come in for you. Can you soften to receive them? To be open to receive. 1303. Meeting yourself in that place. Again, not perfection, but out of relationship, out of curiosity, out of care, out of tenderness. You are not something that needs to be fixed. You are not something that needs to be fixed. Someone that needs to be fixed. Someone who needs fixing. Who you are as you are is more than enough to get where you want to go. But you got to believe. And in that process of allowing yourself to show up, your commitment is being tested to yourself. I didn't even see that. First quarter moon. Your commitment to yourself, my love. Your faith in you, your belief in you is what you have been cultivating. The old me? Why am I getting Nikki? Like, you fucked the old body, like 14, that was the old me. The new me, I don't even move like that. I don't even talk like that. I don't even pour in my energy in the same way like that. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I don't. If I saw them walking down the street, I wouldn't know that man. 1441. Yes, the energy is gaining momentum. Why? Because the more that you continue to tend to it, love, care, change is on its way. And the crazy thing about this shit is that most of these cards are purple. It's giving crown chakra. It's giving fucking trust, man. Faith is not just a concept anymore. It is something that you are actively having to use, having to tend to, having to show up in. Something really interesting is like, I'm trying to start something. You want to be starting something. You got to be starting something. Hey. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you for that, Spirit. But yeah, I'm trying to start something from the ground, man. Nobody in my family has been their own boss. And I had a conversation with my dad yesterday because he's feeling the fear. He's, trying to be supportive of, where I am. And at the same time, there's a lot of fear. He has a lot of opinions of what he would like for me and my life to look like. and how he feels I can fix it, right? Or what I should be doing. And he said to me, this is obviously helpful for somebody. I don't know, could be just me. But he said, you know, I had a kid. I didn't have the luxury of being able to just, start something and not have the stability or the income to do that. I didn't get to do that. And I was like, well, yeah, maybe it's you literally did that, right? You had the kid, you took care of the kid, you prioritized that so that I could be able to do that. So that now you did that and I saw that and I'm choosing different. 1717. I got him there. And it's again, he's like, well, I hope that things work out for you. I'm rooting for you. It's, it's not going to be easy. And I said, yeah, but I'm in my purpose. So I'd rather be doing this than to doing that. 1747. Step out of your comfort zone. The comfort zone, the deadly zone, because that is where oftentimes, what do we feel is most comfortable right now? I could tell you what felt comfortable. What felt comfortable for me was allowing myself to believe that the dreams that I have, the visions that I have, I don't know if I can reach them. I don't know, big dog. I don't know, girl. I think you might just be, you're fun and people like you, but I don't know. I don't know that you have the potential to really be this, this light to others, this teacher in some capacity. I don't think you got it in you. I don't think you know enough. I don't know. That was a comfort zone. 1848. To the stories, the cycles, the patterns, the beliefs that I had continued to allow myself to believe because it was comfortable. Because I didn't have to then speak up at family dinners, at gatherings, right? I could be like, yeah, nah, like, yeah, work, for sure, it's hard. Your job, cool, yeah, we're all in this collective hating of our job, or, just like, this is the grind and this is what it is. This is what Hannah Montana was talking about when she said, this is the life, hold on tight. Hell nah, what? Your comfort zone is the very thing that will suffocate the out of you. Because how comfortable is it really? That you have grown so used to the discomfort. You wear it now. Like it's a familiar friend. And you wouldn't spot the wolf in sheep's clothing. Because that's what that is. The joy, the pleasure, the faith, the hope, the wonder for life. I don't know where that came from. That's uncomfortable because it's not something that you're used to. So Spirit's like, yo, baby, step outside. Come outside. It's cold out here. There's this box that you have, these colored glasses that you've allowed yourself to believe about you and in your life and what's possible for you and who you are. Ooh, you got another thing coming. Ooh, you are so much more. You are so much more. Even more than you think. Your wildest dreams of, I don't know, I could do this. I don't know. 21, 12. Confirmation. You are so much more than you allow yourself to be. Confirmation. So, what else is Spirit saying? Going back to that purple and tapping in, soften. Again, Spirit already says surrender. 2142. It's like, oh my gosh, I know that I need to surrender and be in relationship with myself and tend to myself and but the things aren't here. It's not here yet. I'm not seeing it. It doesn't feel like it's happening for me. I think these two were the ones that fell on the floor. I'm not, I forgot now. Sorry about that. But I was on the tip of my tongue. I said it really doesn't matter. 2222. It really doesn't matter. What do you say? That's confidence is the key to your success. And you've been confident, baby. You've been confident. It's not gonna work out. I already fucking know. I can't allow myself to do that. Like, it's just, maybe you posted one post. I'm not famous yet, so I already fucking knew it's not gonna work out. I have this dream. Just like Tangled. I have a dream. But I don't know. It's just kind of whatever. Can you allow yourself, baby, to step out of the fucking prison that you have allowed yourself to be in? Because you might find that there's no, the door is wide open. Ain't nobody guarding it. It's just you. In the world that you have created. And it's not to say that, society didn't help, because society did, baby. They're the ones that helped you say, hey, this is the situation that, we've everybody else is living in. This is it. This is how we act. This is how we roll. You don't like it. Bye. And then they leave you in your thoughts. Yes. Underneath the deck was a personal issue reaches resolution. You feel like it's not fucking possible for you. And yet you're seeing the confirmations. You're 2434. You are seeing the confirmations. Because I know. One video ain't gonna stop the show, right? It's not about the video. It's about the collective. It's about maybe even seeing signs, synchronicities. Maybe it's the 222s, the 1s, the 4s. Maybe it's a feather. Maybe you're seeing a butterfly and you're like, dang, like, is it butterfly season? Like, that feels special. Maybe you're seeing the moon and you're like, wow, I'm just like, I feel so connected right now. Maybe it's the way that the sun is just shining. You're like, dude, today just feels different. The signs. Maybe it's the animals. You're like, dang, maybe is my aura different? Because these they like me right now. Thank you. It's never been about the one thing. And your commitment, going back to this, is being tested. Do you need the world to affirm what it is that you are believing? Do you need the world to tell you, good girl, wow, good boy, man, you're really doing it? Or can what your eyes see, can what you know to be true be enough for you? And can you continue to pour in, continue to have faith, continue to tend and show up? 2616, okay? Because it wants to happen. It's already been confirmed. Spirit's already been affirming to you, baby. The more you choose you, it's done. It's a no-brainer. Split the deck. I bring love into the situation. Aquarius. New moon. New. And again, surrender. Tap in to you. The universe is you. So when you allow yourself to be quiet, soften to receive, what do you have to say? What shows up? You are very close to achieving your goal. Be bold and make the first move. Now, it's not about texting or reaching out to anyone in particular, baby. This is about movement forward. And how do we make things move if not by upstairs first? Okay. You are allowing your foundation to move from a place that is rooted in who you are, who you know yourself to be, versus building on unsteady ground. You know, people, especially here, these days, these times, oh baby, we want it quick. We want it quick, and we wanted it yesterday. And because of that, there's a rush. There's a hustle and bustle, right? There's that energy of, wow, when things were made, 10, 15 years ago, it was built to last. These things these days, they only last like a year or two, or even, if that. And they cost more. Baby, you are building something to last. 28. This isn't a dang, I got my wish. I got my dream. 28, 38, and now it's gone. This is it. This crashes and burns. No, baby, you are building something to last. Something that is so rooted in this version of you, in who you are becoming, and that old you. Oh, that's just the old body. That was a version of you. And you don't have to stay there. You do not have to stay there. I love you so much. If I decide to share this, because my nose is going a little cray. I hope that it resonates for someone. I really, really do. And I don't know. Take what resonates, leave the rest. You already know the spiritual jargon, but you know your truth. Root into that. Come home to you. It's not about what I say. It's not about what anybody else has to say. This is your life. You are the one living in it. How do you want to live? Okay. 30. Love that. If you would like some support and you're ready to tap into radical self-relationship, tending to this relationship that you already have with you, some resources, some deeper invitations to reflect and tap into the magic that is you and is around you. Oh, well, have I got just the thing for you? LOL. But feel free to take a look at my the link in the bio. I've got some offerings and some things that I like to share, and more things that are on the way, spirit willing. But I love you. Keep going. Keep allowing yourself to be all that you are, and know that you are right where you need to be all that you are. Okay?